He said, and if a brother, sister, he gives you something in good way, take it. It's an act of goodwill. Take it. So I take it. But how much can I carry? And I have to move. So I have to get rid of this surplus baggage. And still it's coming. And still it will come. I say, Ahlan masal, let me have shukran, jazakallah. Yes, the amount of books that are written on this subcontinent, in Pakistan, books on Islam. They're flooding the place. Types and types of books, beautiful books. But I said the awwal book, Allah's Kalam. We have it. Everybody has it. But it's a closed book. Meaning, as far as the message is concerned, nobody knows the message. Why aren't we activated to do something? Because we don't know the instruction. We read the instruction, we rattle off an instruction in a language we don't understand. Like in Chinese, for example, saying. Or in Zulu. If you are taught to read Zulu, you read Zulu without understanding a word. We at 100 million Pakistanis, we are all learning the Quran, to read the Quran like a parrot. Like a parrot. We read it, and some of us, beautiful elocution, beautiful recitation. It moves us to ecstasy and tears when we listen to the recitation. But the man himself, he knows not a word of what he's reading. He doesn't know. So we complain. You see, he's Hafiz al-Quran. Iska chal to dekho. This guy is a double haji. Or dekho to say, you know, iska beta warsa kha jata hai. He's stealing his sister's, robbing her sister of her inheritance. Because her husband will eat it up. So he's eating it up. Continuous. Double haji, namazi, 5 वक्त का, 5 तो क्या 10 वक्त का, 5 फर्ज भी अदा करता है और कहता है चौस और इशराक and 5 others, 10 times a day the guy prays, and he doesn't think twice about robbing his brother of his rights. He doesn't. Why? What makes it so? Hypocrites? No. They're good people, they're sincere people, but they don't allow Allah Bari Ta'ala to speak to them. It's like a closed book. And the answer to our problems, this recitation, this addressing, talking to the world like mad people. This is all like talking like mad people. कहता है इमाम कि या अय्युहल्लज़ीना आमनू इज्तनिबू कसीरन मिनज़-ज़न्न. That's what he was reading. For example, in the Salat, after Surah Fatiha, Ya ayyuhallazina amanu ajtanibu kaseeran min az-zann. Say, oh, you who believe, iman walo, avoid of much of suspicion as possible. Inna ba'da dhanni ithmun, because in most cases suspicion is a sin. وَلَا تَجَسَّسُوا, and do not spy upon one another. وَلَا يَغْتَبْ بَعْضُكُمْ بَعْضًا, and do not backbite or slander one another. أَيُحِبُّ أَحَدُكُمْ أَنْ يَأْكُلَ لَحْمَ أَخِيهِ مَيْتًا. Is there a single one of you, कोई एक भी तुम्हारे में ऐसा है कि जो खुद का मरा हुआ भाई का गोश्त खावे? Is there a single one of you who is prepared to eat the meat of his dead brother? Allah is asking the question. If you understood कि सवाल कर रहा है कि कोई है तुम्हारे में एक भी ऐसा? Is there a single one of you? तुम्हारे में कोई है कि खुद का मरा हुआ भाई का गोश्त खावे? ऐसा है? Allah is asking us through the Imam. कोई है? And सब गूंगे बहरे, nobody is answering. We should all reply, la, 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 if in Arabic. नहीं, 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 कोई नहीं है हमारे में से. But no. In the system Allah gave us, we can't interject the Imam. You have to listen. So Allah Bari Ta'ala poses the question, and He Himself gives the answer. Because He knows you can't answer. He doesn't want you to open your mouth. So He poses the question, is there a single one of you who is prepared to eat the meat of his dead brother? He says, فَكَرِهْتُمُوهُ, nahi tumhe karahat hogi, nay, you will abhor it, you wouldn't like it. Even cannibals don't do that. Cannibals, people who eat other human beings, even they don't do that. They love your meat, my meat, but not his brother's meat, and his brother who is dead, carrion. Even cannibals don't do that. Wattaqullah, says, so fear Allah, stop it. Inna Allah wa tawwabur rahim. Even now, Allah is of forgiving, most merciful. Jo ho gaya so ho gaya. Don't do it anymore. As soon as we come out, we say, MashaAllah. You know, Imam Sahib kaisa अच्छा पढ़ते थे? Lovely voice is God. You know, he can breathe through his nose. नाक में से पढ़ता है, नाक में से. Yes, when I was young, you know, our people were praising people who had the defect in the nose. They can't breathe clear. They say, "A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim." So they think it's a great feat. Ah, MashaAllah, नाक में से पढ़ता है, नाक में से आवाज निकालता है. To what extent we go, foolishness, you know, कि नाक में से आवाज निकाल रहा है, MashaAllah. Yes, we praise all that. What is he saying? Is water on duck's back. So as soon as he come out, he says, you know, the Imam, you know, he delivered a very good, like, yes, but you know, he smoked so many cigarettes. Is that what you're talking about? You know, but you see, the Imam, you know, he's Wahhabi hai. Iska to lambe kaan hai. You know, lambe kaan means he belongs to another school, you see. Endlessly backbiting, slandering, eating our dead brother's meat because the brother is not there to defend himself. That's like he's a dead brother. We are eating our dead brother's meat all the time and dead sister's meat all the time. And we have created a taste for it. Like we eat chilies, mirchi khate hain, mirchi ka chutney. Yes. It's unnatural. But we love it. I love it too. You know, when the thing is no mirchi inside, there's insipid, usme koi sawad nahi hai, I want a little kick. But you give the little child little mirchi, the child will die. It's not natural. Mirchi khana natural nahi hai. But we cultivate a taste for it. Chutney, chataka, usme you know what you do. And to enslave your husband, you know what you do. So, we have cultivated a taste for eating our dead brother's meat, our dead sister's meat. Because when Allah is talking to us, nobody is hearing. We only hear the sound, the rhythm, the music of what is being read, not the message. Why aren't we listening to the message? Because the system that was given to us, created for us, was a system for new converts, and we have not yet become Muslims. कि हम मुसलमान हैं, so when Allah is talking to us, we must understand what He's telling us. But no, nobody cares. And the irony is that the learned men of Pakistan, I just can't understand the learned men in South Africa. I'm trying to talk to as if I'm talking to deaf ears. Nobody listens. I said, look, this system, tell me now what's wrong. There's something wrong with me. I'm telling you this system is a beautiful system for new converts. Not for me, not for my child. He's listening. He won't answer. But he carries on, gadhe ke jaisa. Still, like a donkey. He's not listening. He's carrying on. He listens to you, but he carries on. I don't know, you my daughters of Islam. Those people there, the men on the top there, I tell you, I see no hope in them. I say no hope in them. Wallah, look, they have been leading the community, the nation. They established Pakistan, they made sacrifices. But there's something wrong in their thinking. They are enslaved in their mentality to the alims. And the alim, he doesn't want you to become learned. Because as soon as you are a little more learned, you'll be asking questions. And we don't like people asking us questions. It makes me to think. You know, you pose me questions, problems. That means you're creating problems for me. Now, to find my way out is not pleasant. I don't want to bluff you, but at the same time I want to appear that I'm knowledgeable. I know what I'm talking about. So every time a question is thrown at me, it's making me to think. And there's a saying that if you want to make a person to hate you, make him think. This is one of the hardest of things, making a person to think. If you ask a man to dig a half acre of land, I tell you without thinking, he's paper to turn the soil upside down.